Hi guys! So, if you guys didn't see my post, I just want to say something. I'm actually able now to go live on my phone, so I will be going live tomorrow, I think. And yeah, this is chapter 13 of the Bakugou X Hog Sister Listener Series, USJ Attack Part 2, written by Crimson_A on Wattpad. Let's begin. You open your eyes, coughing up water, to see Minetta and Sue. We're coughing at your side, crouching at your side. When we were so worried, Ribbit. Sue sighed out of relief and hugged you as you sat up. Oh, Sue, I wanted to give her mouth to mouth. Minetta whined as you punched him in the gut. The air was knocked out of him as he fell on his side. Don't even think about it. You shook some of the water off your wings, but they were still too heavy to fly with. Great, my biggest strength is useless now. You sarcastically stated in your thoughts. Looking around, you saw that you were in the shipwreck zone. Thank you, Sue. You saved my life there. Gratefully bowing in front of the frog girl. She just repeated and smiled to say, "You're welcome." This turned out to be a terrible day of class, she said, tiredly while you scooped your surroundings. I agree, but what is that? Sorry. I agree, but what is that? Minetta shouted above your voice, and you and Sue cringed at this voice crack. Both you and Sue looked in the direction of where Minetta was pointing. He was leaning over the side of the boat and was looking at. Bastard, I'll enjoy eating you, the villain shouted. They all look different, but most of them look like mounted sea creatures. Ah, bad guys! Minetta screamed in fear as he wailed and cried. Worst of all, he decided to cling on your leg. You tried to shake him off in disgust. Once he finally let you go, you told him and Zoom, "We need to fight them." As you got in a fighting position. Fight? These guys might be even strong enough to kill All Might, and you think we can thank them? You started crying, back at the lot, and you shook your head in disappointment. We need to fight them, Minetta, Sue assured him as you looked at the villains in the water and then back at your still dripping and soaked wings. My mom just came in to give me my AirPod I forgot while I was in the shower. But I'll just continue. But not like this. They clearly have the advantage in the water. Sue looked at you while taking in your words. That was supposed to be you, sorry. Then they knew what it was in the USJ before they wrapped in. She concluded with a small ribbit at the end. You thought a bit more, and something didn't add up. Thanks to Uncle Sala, you increased your circulation thinking by a lot, and will lead to one of the questions you had left. Looking at Sue and ignored the crying Minetta on the floor, you inquired, "But why did they send you here? Your quirk is perfect for this zone." "Why does that matter that she's here?" Minetta screamed at you. You scowled at him and successfully shut him up. Then a light bulb went off in your head. They didn't know what our quirks are. If they did, they would have placed Sue in a fire-related zone. They separated us because they didn't know what we can do, and they probably want to overpower us. Sue looks at you suspiciously, like she was thinking about something intense, but her facial features relaxed and spoke up. Okay, so let's talk about quirks. I can obviously jump high and pretty much cling to any wall, and I can stick my tongue out about 20 meters, finally. I also got a toxic mucus, but it just stinks a bit. She finished. You looked at her stunned, while Minetta looked dazed and was drooling? Ew. Whoa, that's impressive, Sue. But I don't think my quirk will come in useful here. My wings are built for raven, so when they get wet, my feathers absorb the water, which makes them really happy to fly. Right now, they're dripping wet. Sue ribbit and nodded, showing she understands. Minetta looked at him while blushing and slurring his words. Dripping wet, that's soft. You punched him in the arm, and he whined in pain, backing up a bit to show that he'll stop with his perverted thoughts. I have sticky balls. Their strength varies. It all depends on how I'm feeling. They grow back as I pull them off, and I bleed if I use too many. He explained, decently for once while demonstrating his actions. Yuan-Su looked at him questionably, which made him start to cry again. Minetta goes like a You were cut off with a giant splash as a huge wave of water hit the boat, making it rock. It was the shape of a hand? I'm starting to get bored. Let's get this show on the road. The ship started sinking as the villain said that, and Minetta all freaked out more. Minetta, calm down. You're gonna make them guess your quirk. You yelled as you threw multiple stick balls at him. Looking over the edge of the boat, you noticed that the villains weren't swimming away from the board. The villains were swimming away from the floating balls. Are they afraid to touch them? Then you remember something. Flashback. Remember, Ryan? If enemy is afraid, you need to show them how to be confident. A woman giggled. Okay, I'm confident and amazing. Ryan. Anger, you laughed. A young man walked in. The enemy is never afraid, Ryan, so don't be fooled. He said seriously. You're no fun, Kay. The little girl stuck out her tongue at the young man. Well, I'm the amazing soon-to-be Hawks, and I'm going to teach those villains a lesson. And save my babysitter, Princess Wayan. Baby sister, Princess Wayan. Young Yula giggled at his words. It's okay to be afraid, my little hummingbird, but don't let it stop you from achieving your dreams. Presents. Okay. You whispered underneath your breath as Sue shook your shoulder. Wayan, you okay? You spaced out a bit. He nodded and looked at the both of them. Someone once told me that it's okay to be afraid. They looked at you. But don't be. We're heroes and we will win. They nodded in determination, and you three looked down at the villains. I'm not afraid, Kay. I was never. Ooh, that was that part. Wow. I have no times how many times I had to log into my Wattpad account. But anyway, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.